world champion. Down in the category.
Let's go, Cam. Oh, K-Now, you hard, baby.
A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Stop it! Welcome to K-Now Boxing. And Jermell Charlo done got himself in some trouble. Stop it! He about to fight Canelo Alvarez, better known as Cinnamon. And Cinnamon is moving down in weight. Because the last big fight, he was fighting before at 175. And Canelo is the big fish. Yes, sir. And Jermell Charlo is moving up in weight. Stop it! Not only is he moving up in weight, he's moving up 2 weight classes. Let me rewind that. He's moving up 2 weight classes. From junior middleweight, not to middleweight, but to super middleweight. Stop it! Now, you know when guys fight at super middleweight, they walk around weighing about $180. And they get down in weight. That's how come if you saw, when I was getting ready for fights, when I got on the scale, I would be at, what the weight is at? 154. But within 24 hours, let me rewind that. Within 24 hours, I was 170, you hear me? 16 pounds in one day. So when Jermell Charlo moves up in weight, and they both get on the scale at 168, the next day, they can gain all the way up to 190, 180. Some fighters, if they killed themselves, could probably make it up to 200. That's right, 200. Now, the good thing going for Jermell Charlo is even though Canelo's supposed to be the bigger fighter, Jermell Charlo is actually the bigger fighter. Stop it! The boy is 6'1" or 6 feet even. Yes, right. 6 feet, 6'1". Look at the thumbnail. He's actually taller than Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez is not a big super middleweight. If you ask me, the boy is spoiled, rotten. And he can do what he want to do. So he said, why make weight when I can fight who I want to fight, when I want to fight him? Hashtag dog to us. Justin, what's up, though, my dog? Keith, MJ Edits, and everybody else is tapping in. Roto, stop it! LXCK, TNF. What it do? Yeah, when y'all tap in, man, y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Make sure y'all whoop that like button when y'all tap in. So they done had 2 press conferences so far. And Jermell Charlo is giving more respect than I've ever seen him give another man. Normally, he's mad. You hear me? I'm talking about mad. TV. But I guess it's out of respect. Or it's maybe a thank you, good looking. I'm about to make more money than I ever made in my life. Stop it. I'm about to get that bag, boy. You hear me? Just call me BB. About to get that bag, boy. Just call me BB. You hear me? That's all. And at the end of the day, as long as he don't lose his life, it's a win-win for him. So, I ain't mad at him. But I don't go and fight just for the money. You got a lot of people that tell you, man, I'll fight Mike Tyson for $1 million. Stop it! They know they ain't gonna win, but they just doing it for the money. Now with Now with your boy Jermell Charlo. You know, he probably do believe that he can win. Now once you get in there and you feel that power, you know what I mean? When you get in there and you feel the experience, it be like different, you feel me? Yeah, it be like different. And you realize, like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this bag, take this bag and go with it. I'm not about to lose my life. At the end of the day, I'm getting millions of dollars for this fight. I'm through. It's over. It's over. That's right. So it is what it is. You hear me? It's over. Oh yeah. So man, if y'all have any see any comments that look terrible, man, listen, ignore it, because you know we're gonna have haters on top of haters all the time. Yeah. They need a butt break. But yeah, man, Charlo, don't get me wrong, Jermell Charlo is the better fighter to me than Jermell Charlo. Now he might not be the bigger Charlo, he might not be the stronger Charlo, but he's the better Charlo when it comes to boxing. He's paid his dues. He done fought everybody, you know. He might have more heart than his brother. So you gotta respect that. But at the same time, he don't have a natural strength as his brother, you know? And that could hurt him. Now he believes in himself, he got the heart. But when you don't have the natural power to go with the heart, it's over, you hear me? It's not a good look. But who knows? Anything can happen. You know, I thought Errol Spence would be stronger than Terrence Crawford. My oh my, was I wrong? It was the other way around. I thought if the fight was gonna end by KO, it'd have to be early for Crawford to get him. But in the 9th round, Crawford stopped Spence. Stop it! So you just never know. Just when you think, just because you a 2-time world champ, that you be on 10 with it, you know, you can drop the ball easily, you hear me? Judge is going to decide it, and they're going with the money. I don't think Judge is going to settle the differences. I think the fighter's going to settle it. I can just about guarantee you it ain't going a distance. Oh no, it ain't going distance. Somebody going night. Somebody going night. Justin, somebody going night, my dog. Oh yeah, it won't go the distance. No. I saw somebody else on here say it was going a distance. I don't believe that. I think, real talk, this is what I believe. Real talk. I think that the pressure from Canelo is gonna make Charlo fold up. I think he gonna listen. He's not gonna be able to deal with that pressure. That boy gonna be on him like a K9 t-shirt. Stop it! He gonna be on him like a K9 t-shirt, and I don't think he's gonna be able to deal with the pressure. Real talk. But hey, what do I know? That'll be awesome, but do you see Canelo on? Nah. Nope. Canelo ain't never, come on, man. That boy got the heart of a lion. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah. You got to be talking about some Charlo, not Nello on this, but Charlo. If Charlo wins, if was a fifth and you drank it, you'll be blowed for sure. You know? But I don't know. What if? But if he win, yeah. Well, what if? What if? Oh man, I hope Baumgartner. You know what I mean? I hope it was something that it's not true because she got a nice little momentum going for herself. So she has supposed to have been tested positive for a banned substance, and for the momentum that she got, representing the city. Hey, I hope it's not true because look, she was on her way. She done took off. You hear me? And this would be a bad look for her. Right. I don't see Canelo falling, and I don't see Charlo giving Canelo the satisfaction. Yeah, but when you ain't never been in that ring with somebody to put the pressure on you like that. I'm talking about on you and swinging hard shots. And man, I ain't never saw Daniel Jacobs scared of nobody. I always saw Daniel Jacobs trying to kill when he in that ring. But he got in the ring with Canelo, and it was a whole nother level. It was a whole different ball game. He was fighting for his life and trying his best to get up out of there. You hear me? It wasn't a good look. Oh, that could be the case, Keith. That could be the case. Yeah, Matchroom, I heard they done lost a lot of money. A whole lot of money. They definitely lost a lot of money when Canelo decided to leave them. When he fight, he gonna definitely always get views on top of views. And they still got Anthony Joshua, so that's a good look for him. And they still got money, so that's a good look for him too. No, don't get me wrong. Charlo younger, and Charlo is athletic, and he uses athleticism, he'll be okay. But when you ain't fought in over a year, and you coming off a hand injury, that's the hard one. That's the hard one to come off of. And you fighting somebody way bigger than you on paper. You know what I mean? You gotta remember it's the difference between walking around fighting big guys. See, Charlo walk around big, but he get down and wait and fight at junior middleweight. Canelo walk around big, but actually fight big dudes. See, Charlo hitting Canelo is like, my son Amne hitting me. But me hitting my son Amne is like Mike Tyson hitting Roy Jones. Stop it! So you saying? So you see what I'm talking about now? I can agree with you on that one, Kent. I can agree with you on that. Mike D! I see it the same way, my brother. I see it the same way. I'm good, man. I'm good, Mike D. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. When y'all tap in, make sure y'all tap that like button at the same time. So 2 taps and we good. Tap in, tap the like button. Stop it! And we working. You hear me? And feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. And follow me on Instagram at K9Boxing. And you can donate to the Cash App or to the Super Chat. $ K9Boxing. We got the press conference back to back. And Charlo is being friendlier than normal. And I'm definitely not used to that. I'm used to Charlo being mad. I'm talking about some big mad. Big mad, you hear me? And it's a whole different ball game, And Canelo is speaking good English. So, he would understand definitely what Charlo was saying if Charlo said something crazy. And Charlo would definitely understand Canelo because Canelo is speaking English. But don't seem like Charlo want to make Canelo mad because he's actually helping him get that bag, boy. Helping him get that bag, boy. And I just feel like it's a money grab for Charlo. I think Charlo go gets Canelo. If Canelo go out there, last 2 days ago, if he goes out there not looking like he got it in him, but if he go out there looking like Canelo, I think Charlo gonna pack his bags and say, it's over. Where the bank at? Where is the bank? And what are he getting for this fight? $25 million? Stop it. What is he getting for this fight? I know I went online because I was thinking about going to the fight. And me and my buddy, my dog, we was gonna go to the fight. But the front row tickets I sold out. Wow. Yeah, they sold out. So know that I gotta be going. Cause my fam said we got to go front row. And the front row, second row, third row, fourth row, man, you're gonna have to be in the back. You hear me? Not a good look. Cause me and my peoples, we was gonna go to that boy, and he don't want to be sitting in those nosebleed seats. Neither do I. If I'm gonna be there, I need to be there for real. They gonna look and see K9 in the building and be like, man, I was sitting right next to K9. Where was you at? I was upstairs. With binoculars. You hear me? You might as well be at home, my boy. You hear me? Canelo Alvarez, boy. Is he the GOAT? Huh? Is he the best Mexican fighter of all time? I was talking text-wise to Eric Kelly. And Eric Kelly said that Canelo is a big coward. He said that Canelo ain't fighting Better Beef. He's not fighting Benavidez. And why didn't he fight the big brother? Why is he taking on a little brother? So I had to respond, like, hey, I respect, what you're saying, because Eric Kelly, that's the homie. But at the end of the day, Canelo has fought some good fighters. Hey, think about it. Who was knocking on that door to fight Aristotle Lara? Nobody was trying to fight Aristotle Lara. But guess who fought him? Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. He was willing to fight Canelo. And I believe he deserves a lot of credit. You hear me? A lot of credit for taking on that fight. They were saying, well, why isn't he fighting Boo Boo Andrade? Why should he fight Boo Boo Andrade? Boo Boo Andrade, don't get me wrong, I like him, a cool dude, but I think it would just be a payday for him. He don't seem to be hungry like he once was. He started eating, and he was satisfied, And that's real talk. And plus, on top of that, it's not going to be a fun, friendly fight. It ain't like Boo Boo Andrade is a knockout artist, and he's a southpaw. And people don't want to really be honest with you. They don't want to see a cat and mouse type fight. They want to just see straight up checkers. No chess, no thinking, no Floyd Mayweather, no shoulder roll, no, no bouncing around, no bobbing and weaving, no float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. None of that. They want to see slam him on his head, get him up out of there. Stop it. They want to see blood, sweat, and tears. That's what they want to see. Yeah. So I see a lot of y'all agree with what I agree with. I think that Julio Cesar Chavez is the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. has been a long time. He's been that way. But what about the other guy, Sanchez? He has to be up there. Yeah, 92-0. I don't know if he was 92-0. I think he was 89-0 before he lost his first fight. Just think about if he would have retired. Nobody would have ever caught that record. 89-0. Let's say 92-0. Nobody would have never caught that record. That record would have stood to the hands of time. Yeah, nobody would never beat that record. Yeah, so Chavez, man. See, a lot of them, the Mexican fighters, they turn pro at the age of 15. Think about it. Canelo turned pro at the age of 15. That's why even at 33 years old, he's an old 33-year-old. Me at 37, I was a young 37-year-old. That's why I was able to win my first world title at 37. My man Mike D say, 8th round is over. Yeah. Yep, Sanchez. Beast. S. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of wear and tear on tires. Yeah. Hey, but if it's one person who can make it happen, it's Canelo. It's Cinnamon. I think it's going to be knockout. 9th round knockout, like the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight. Yeah, you got to keep working, man, you know. Are we talking KO or TKO? I think it's going to be, I don't know. I just know man down. Man down. Now, we're going to really see what the Charlo is about. One of the Charlos for sure. We're going to see all that. Now, your brother got slapped in the face. Didn't do nothing about it. So we're going to see, what happens with this Charlo. And it's not going to be a good look for Derrick James if Charlo lose. It's going to be back-to-back, some of his top guys losing. And on top of that, by KO. Not a good look. And if Anthony Joshua step in the ring with Deontay Wilder, it's over. Stop it. Oh man, he's not gonna surprise me. Because what I'm gonna see is him get stopped, and I'm not gonna be surprised by that. No. I'm not gonna be surprised. Hey, we can do 10 push-up bet. You lose, you forward the 10 push-ups to my Instagram. And I'm gonna have to put that boy on here when we live on the fight. Show him how you lost and had to do 10 push-ups. Man, that's no place to be. He gonna get a slow start. The man ain't fought in a minute. Listen, you gotta have momentum
getting in there and you going against an all-time great. Charlo a good fighter, but Charlo a good fighter when he's active and he's not coming off any injuries. The man, don't forget, he coming off a broke hand. You coming off a broke hand and you about to hit a Mexican. Mexicans have hard heads, so you're gonna hit that Mexican hard as you can with your broke hand, and you're gonna re-break your hand. So what's gonna happen is he gonna re-break his hand, and the referee gonna stop the fight because his hand broke, or he can't punch with his hand. So people need to bring it up right now. Is the hand healed? So he won't be talking about he broke his hand, or he won't be in a fight shaking his hand and telling the referee he can't bar his hand up, or his hand broke. You think he broke it again, and the referee stopped the fight, and he goes straight to the bank. Come on, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. So y'all can call it what y'all want. I got Canelo winning, man. Now, Jermell Charlo at 154, or the Jermell Charlo at 154, Bubba Andrade at 154. Big difference. Because Canelo don't have that extra power. He's gonna be a little bitty guy. Now he's a big boy. You know what I mean? He's big, used to eating, used to swinging hard, used to getting hit by bigger people. All that gonna count for something. So yeah, we gonna see what it do. Yeah, I'm telling you, Chief, cool. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what they gonna do. You're gonna smile straight to the bank, man. At the end of the day, when you know you got $25 million sitting in the bank waiting on you, man, why take a chance on losing your life when you could just say, my hand. It was my hand. It was the rust. Anything but, I was scared to death, or anything but I went into the fight just for the money. This is a money grab, bro. Straight money grab. I think early on he gonna give it all you got. But when he faced something he ain't never faced before, he not gonna face that running forward. He gonna say, man, I'm straight. Nobody came to him, letting him go. I'm talking about with power. Canelo would be the strongest fighter he's been in the ring with thus far. And Canelo, you gotta remember, he done grew into being a super middleweight now. He's a real super middleweight. Jermell Charlo walk around as a super middleweight, but he ain't no super middleweight. He ain't a real super middleweight. Yeah, I see Ken. That's why you got them laughing faces. I got Charlo and laughing. Exactly. Because you being funny. Stop it! You being funny, my dog. But hey, you gonna always have somebody that's gonna have their thoughts on who they feel gonna win. And other I got Charlo, I got Canelo, I say it's a draw. Everybody got their own opinion. And there's no problem. And listen, there's no bad feelings on the opinion that you got, because it's just an opinion. But yeah, you gotta remember, Charlo did not pick Canelo. Canelo picked Charlo. They wouldn't be fighting if it wasn't for Canelo, But Canelo's smart. He did like what Oscar and like Floyd did. He picked the guys who ain't the same. Look, he picking Jermell Charlo off a broke hand. You hear me? Off a broke hand, making him move up in weight, and it's off a broke hand, and he ain't fought in over a year and something. So he don't get no tune-up. Now you give Charlo a tune-up, let him come up in weight, fight some bum at 168, get used to the bigger old guy just leaning on him, The big old guy don't have to necessarily hit him with nothing hard, but just being in there with a big guy with small gloves on, not just in sparring sessions with a big guy, but in there with a big guy with no headgear on, like the pro fight, with small gloves on, they trying to get you. It's a different feeling, a different look, a different way you act, or you adjust when you in there and it's a pro fight, somebody trying to kill you. Totally different. I'm trying to tell you. That's right. Musical human. You own it. You own it, my dog. And I'm just being 100 with you. Hey, I don't listen. To be honest with you, I don't like the Charlo. Casino for life. What's up, my guy? Casino said he got Charlo will lose by decision. I think it's gonna be by stoppage. My man's Casino. One of the realest out here. My dog. He said, Charlo, I think he's gonna lose by. I think it's gonna be TKO. TKO. I think his trainer just saw what happened. You gotta remember, his trainer is the same trainer that trained Terrence Crawford. He gonna see what was happening to Crawford. I mean, he gonna see what was happening to Spence. He trained Spence, Derrick James. He gonna see what was happening to Spence. What was happening to Spence? He gonna see that happening to. He gonna see that happening to Charlo. And he gonna say, "It's over." He gonna stop the fight. Thank you. Yep. Tell him again. Y'all better read what he just said. Fighting at a higher weight is different than walking around at that weight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's right. Getting hit by somebody heavier than you with small gloves on versus 16-ounce gloves is a big difference. Different look. Yeah. Big difference, big dog. Trust me, I walk around weighing 170 something. I walk around weighing 180 something. And I fight against guys 150 something. But hey, listen, getting in there with a guy that weigh 180 versus walking around weighing 180, it's the two different stories. It's a different look. It's not the same. Man, listen, I think Charlo was gonna have a hard time with that Tim Kazoo guy, and Canelo would knock Tim Kazoo out. Let Tim Kazoo move up to fight Canelo. Canelo would beat the brakes off that boy. And Tim Kazoo, while Charlo was rehabbing and sitting on the sideline, he was steady getting better and better and better. Man, listen, he was about to take that belt from Charlo. Now, Charlo would have fought him before he broke the hand. I think Charlo would have beat him, but that boy Tim Kazoo, he got better and better and better. Tony Harrison is like, man, he thought that boy was going to be easy pickings. That boy got better. You hear me? Okay, yeah. I listen. I didn't know Crawford was going to do that boy like that. Yeah, he did him something different. Yeah, I didn't see it like that. I talked to Crawford trainer though, and Bo Mac told me, he said K9 they done messed up. They done let Crawford grow into that weight class, and so he started making me think like, I thought Crawford. That's the only thing I thought Crawford would have a disadvantage of was going to be the weight size. But when I saw him in the ring, both of them in the ring, oh man, it was over for Spence. Not only was he smaller, he don't have the styles to compete with Crawford. Crawford can do everything. Crawford he can fight. He fought the whole fight. He didn't even box. And see, a lot of times when you fight the bully back, the bully don't know what to do. See, Spence ain't never had nobody that took it to him. And man, he didn't have no clue. He thought that man was gonna be running. Oh yeah, I can see that happening. Casino for life. So his athleticism will keep him in the fight. Yeah, he can't trade. He can't trade with Canelo. If he go out there and trade, it's over. Now he gonna have to fight out of the ordinary. He gonna have to normally he go out there and try to knock everybody out. For him to survive, he gonna have to fight like he don't fight. He gonna have to box. And we haven't saw him try to box since he was with Ronnie Shields. So if he go out there and try to fight like he normally try to fight, he gonna get knocked out. He gonna have to do something different. He gonna have to go out there fight like a Terrence Crawford fight. The boxing, he gotta go out there and box. What's up, El Toro? Yeah, so we gonna see. Hey, Day, what you think gonna happen, Day? You think Charlo gonna get knocked out, or you think he gonna knock Canelo out? Think he gonna win or lose? By what? Oh, Lil K9 said he think Canelo gonna win, but he said he don't know exactly how. Not us right now. Right now, he don't know. Yeah, I just hope it's a good fight, man, because we just saw a stoppage with Gervonta Davis stopping Ryan Garcia, which was a good fight because it was a stoppage. It was a knockout. And then we saw Terrence Crawford in a good fight. Errol gave it all he had. No excuses. Yeah, so and I mean, so we don't need this to be a stinker. Now we can get this to be a good fight, and we can get Wilder and Anthony Joshua in there. Oh my goodness, one of the best years ever in the sport of boxing. Yeah, I hear you. El Toro, the guest voice ain't on here, buddy. That's right. He only had a plan A and no plan B. 100%. His style is tailor-made for Crawford. That's why Spence, before the accident, it's all about timing. He should have fought Crawford before the end, before Crawford grew into that weight class. A smaller Crawford, 140-pound Crawford, he would have beat that Crawford. Kennedy, stop it! No, sir. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man, when y'all tap in. Hit that like button. Whoop that trick. Whoop that. Yeah. Only time will tell. Oh, I have to disagree with you, Casino for life. Hey, at 140, hey, if Errol Spence before the accident would have fought Terrence Crawford before the accident, man, I think he would have beat Crawford. He'd have been on him like a K9 t-shirt. I still remember what Gamboa did to him in a smaller weight class. Yeah, I saw that deal too. Yeah. When you the champ, everybody love you, Justin. You hear me? Everybody love you. Oh yeah, that was love. It was love. El Toro, stop it. Yeah, Mayweather came to the gym. Our Casino for life. Yeah, Mayweather came to the gym. Floyd Mayweather Sr. Yeah, he came to the gym, man. Show a little love. Brought one of his fighters to the gym. He had the pleasure of working with one of my fighters, Kevin Kyrie. It was a good look. And I had Jackie Callan, the first lady of boxing, who managed James Toney, and had a movie made by her. Was called, like, I think it was called Up Against the Ropes. Yeah. So yeah, then after that, I don't know if y'all know the comedian, Ha Davis. Yeah, Ha Davis. He came to the gym too, so we got some work in. So the gym was on 10. You hear me? Yeah, the gym was on 10. We got that work in. For real, for real. Hey, but Mikey, man, Mikey, listen, casino. Mikey was a different breed. Man, Mikey reminded me of the Hands of Stone. That boy, he was different. You know, and you remember Styles made fights. Styles made fights. You take Mikey Garcia and put him in there with Terrence Crawford at 135. I'm gonna give Mikey a great chance at winning. Undefeated Mikey Garcia versus Terrence Crawford at 135. Stop it! It's gonna be a good one, my dog. I'm trying to tell you, Nexa J. You better listen to Nexa J. Nexa J. You better tell him. That Spence had a great chance at beating Bud Crawford. Not this Spence. Listen, Casino, I got my homeboy. My homeboy stay out there in Dallas. His son played for the Dallas Mavericks, Jaden Harden. And Ramsey told me, he said, listen, man, 3 weeks before the fight, he said Errol Spence didn't look right. He said something wasn't right with Errol Spence. Something wasn't right. And if you'd have told me that, I already knew what was up. See, that accident, it didn't catch up with him, right away. But I knew one day his face could fall off. One day his eye can fall out. The complications of that surgery or all that, all that fall. That man was in the air, 100 feet in the air, and hit the ground. Oh my goodness. That right there, on top of being in the gym, getting punched by somebody, getting ready for the fight, you got to have contact getting ready for a fight. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Styles made fights. My homeboy, I got a homeboy named Gorgeous Georges. He fought Errol Spence and he fought Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. And he told me, he said, K9, he said he bet $5,000 on Terrence Crawford. He said, K9 bet the house on Crawford. I said, man, you must have lost to Crawford. He said, yep. How you know? I could just tell you was too confident that Crawford would win. So yeah, hey, listen, I was on it. Trust me. I'm trying to tell you. Tell him again, Mike Tyson. Trojan pigeon. Y'all better listen to that boy. If you don't know nothing else, boy, no boxing. Man, yeah, layoff on top of not being the same. You barely fighting. Spence, his old saying is he don't do tune-ups. Well, when you ain't the same fighter you used to be, you gotta do whatever you gotta do. You can't be stubborn. You gotta change with time. Man, make sure y'all hit the like button. We got 18 people in the building, and we only got 5 likes. Stop it, man. Whoop that trick, man. Whoop that trick. Hit that like button, y'all. Exactly, champ. Tell him again. Yeah, I knew. See, but I knew Casino. I knew eventually. Hey, listen. Once you're in a car accident, the one he was in, oh, it's gonna catch up with you. It might not catch up with you today, but tomorrow it's over. It's gonna eventually catch up with you. And if the other guys he fought, Ugas, if Ugas had the skill set as a Crawford, it'd have been over then. Cause when you ain't the same, you ain't the same. When it's over, it's over. He just wasn't on the same level. So Crawford got a lot to do with what happened to Spence at the same time. You can't take away from Crawford what he did to Spence at the end of the day, because Spence got in there, the medical team approved of the fight. So you can't take nothing away from Casino. I mean from Crawford. And no, yeah, you're right. You're right, Casino. But I'm saying, like, his face wouldn't have been swelling up like that and looking like that. That right there wasn't just the punches that he was getting hit with. That man's face looked like it was swole before he even got hit. There you go. Spence refusal to take a tune-up cost him to lose the biggest fight of his career. Exactly. Man, listen, you gonna let a guy who got more skills than you, better skills than you, a guy, another chance, opportunity to grow into the weight class, take a tune-up fight, but then you don't fight nobody? Oh man, listen. Some guys got their own way of doing things. And even when I train my fighters, I always tell them to keep their one hand and back it in the front of their chin. So if a jab come down the middle, you can block the jab. We call it catch. You catch the jab. You hear me? Not no parry. We don't call it parry. We call it pick and return, or you catch the jab and throw a jab back. And his hand was in the wrong spot, and he got knocked down with a jab. Yeah, I saw that. And listen, if he was hitting them with rabbit punches or not, 7 Mile AB, he got the right to hit him back with them same rabbit punches. And I don't feel like, we should talk about somebody, fighting dirty. You got the same opportunity as the man that's fighting you. If he's fighting you dirty, you fight him dirty back. And the sport of boxing, do on the others, they do on you. The referee don't do his job. So I don't listen. The man just got beat by a better fighter. It wasn't just no rabbit punches. Look, he didn't get rabbit punched before, and it wasn't no excuses. So you can't make up none now. And Charlo's gonna take off for his homeboy. He don't want to believe it. So hey, man, he was rabbit punching. It's gonna always be something. Yeah, it's always gonna be something. And that's why I wouldn't want to say, well, the car accident, like Casino for Life was saying. Well, nobody talk about no car accident. The last fight he had, of course, because he won. But we shouldn't talk too much about the car accident. Listen, at the end of the day, he was in a car accident, but he got beat by a better fighter. The better fighter beat him. There you go. Yeah, you can't go out there and get fat, then go out there. Listen, you cannot make no mistakes when you about to fight the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. You gotta, if I know for sure, they tell me, K9, you fighting Floyd, you know what I mean? Or I'm in a position to fight Floyd. And I know for sure, or it's a chance, and people are talking about it, want to see it. If you disciplined enough to fight at welterweight, you gotta be disciplined enough to keep the weight down some. Don't think you're gonna be able to keep getting away with what you've been getting away with. You can't lose no 10 to 15 pounds in 1 week and think that's gonna work against Terrence Crawford. That weight got to be down way ahead of time. I heard that Errol Spence was running hills. The week of the fight, he ran 4 miles up a hill. Stop it! You can't kill your legs the week of the fight. You need to be letting your legs rest. You need to be healing up. You need to be recovering. The man didn't look like he had no legs. He did not. He was not properly trained for that fight. He made the wrong decisions. His trainer dropped the ball. Big time. Big time. That right there was a lot on his trainer. Listen, Bo Mack, Terrence Crawford trainer, they did a great job. That fight was won by the team, by Crawford and his team. Spence and his team lost that fight. The instructions were terrible. The game planning was terrible. When go look at it, I saw Errol Spence getting pad work from his trainer. His trainer was giving him pad work like he was fighting an orthodox fighter. Stop it! When Crawford was in his dressing room getting pad work, he was getting pad work like he was going to come out as an orthodox fighter. And I think Errol Spence and them fell for the bait. Since we're talking about fishing, yeah, the big fish got hooked. And it was really man down, vice versa. And it is what it is, though. You can't play no weight games. It's going to cost you in the long run. And that's what happened. Man, listen, it was a million things that went wrong for Spence. And listen, he can't let nothing go wrong for him. If he call himself gonna beat Crawford. I mean, we can listen. He was in a car accident. He was up in weight. He was running the hills the week of the fight. He had his hands in the wrong place. He catching the jab with his hands on the side of his face instead of in front of his face. He didn't take a tune-up. Come on, man. He walking around way overweight. It's over. You already know what it is. Oh yeah, it's over. Listen, casino for life. What Spence should have said. Look, Spence wanted to just get all the belts. He should have said, man, listen, forget the belts. He should have fought. His best chance after the accident for sure was to fight at 154. Now if he fight him at 154, he gonna have a flashback. As soon as he get hit, boom, oh man, here we go again. It's over. He should have fought him the very first fight that he had with him. Should have been at 154 or a catch weight. But I understand they want to make history. That was more suitable and favorable for Crawford, not Spence. But it is what it is. I would not do a replay. I would definitely let my face heal. I would try to catch him after an accident. It ain't got to be the same kind of accident, but he can accidentally not take Spence serious. He can accidentally, OV. He can say, I'm done with boxing. And Spence can say, I want him. Bring him back to the sport. You got to catch him when he ain't ready. Because if he catch him when he ready, it's over. It's over for sure. Yep, that's terrible. Wasn't no game plan. That's right. I agree with you 100%. Just walk him down and beat Spence. He told you what he was going to do. You don't tell nobody exactly what you're going to do. They kept asking Crawford, hey, what's the game plan? He said, I'm not going to tell you. You'll see the day of the fight. While Spence, I'm gonna walk him down. I'm gonna take him to deep water. So he told him exactly what he was going to do. And he tried to do it. But guess what? If you tell somebody you're going to break in their house and you tell them the exact date, they're going to be ready for you. You're going to get shot or you're going to go to jail. So why would you tell somebody exactly what you would do and then do it? I mean, this is called boxing. This is chess, not checkers. So you got to be smart in your game planning. Yeah, you gotta be smart. If not, it's over. You're gonna lose, and you might not never be the same. But hey, I take my hat off to Spence regardless because he showed a lot of heart. I bet you he's showing more heart than what Charlo gonna show. I bet you Charlo don't show 2% of the heart that Spence showed. He's not gonna take that same butt whipping. Man, listen, as soon as he get caught with a good one, he gonna say, "Oh no, this is not what I signed up for." It's over. He said, "I ain't signed up for this. Not me. No. You can't do that." Yeah, yep. It's hard to say though if Errol would have fought him, before the accident, because I think Errol got some athleticism in him too. I think he's an athlete. Hey, one thing I don't think Errol should have did is he should have never underestimated Crawford. He thought it was gonna be the weight advantage. I thought if Errol won, it would be because of the weight advantage too. That's it. That's all I saw that he could possibly have an advantage over Crawford with. It was the weight advantage. That was not the case. Not only did he not have the weight advantage, he was not a better southpaw. He couldn't move like Crawford. And Crawford had too many tools in the box. Too many tools. I don't like them either, man. They I don't know. They act like divas. They be acting like they tough when they're really not. Just because you're a boxer, don't make you a tough guy. Oscar De La Hoya, a boxer, and he walk around like a drag queen. He walk around with pantyhose on. So just because you're a boxer don't mean you got to be tough, or just because you're a boxer don't make you tough. I would never have lost a fight to Charlo on the streets. It's a different ball game. I'm undefeated on the streets. But in a boxing ring, anything can happen in a boxing ring. You got to play it by the book. It's not the streets. And the Bud fight Charlo next. Bud got a good chance of beating Charlo because Charlo gonna get finished by Canelo. So you're not gonna be the same. And that boy Derrick James about to take L's on top of L's. L. As hard as man, I don't either. Casino, man, them guys, I don't know, man. They listen, they grew up different. Yeah. Hey, now, if Canelo was fighting Charlo at I think a smaller weight class at 160, and that's a little different. But when you got to go up 2 weight classes, it's a different ball game. The power, even though Charlo looked bigger, he's not used to getting hit by a bigger dude. See Canelo, he don't look bigger from what I saw, but he's used to getting hit by bigger dudes. Charlo ain't used to getting hit by bigger dudes. Getting hit in the gym with somebody that's bigger with 16-ounce gloves ain't the same as getting hit by that same person with 10-ounce gloves on. Stop it! It's a big difference. It's definitely a big difference. Oh yeah, styles make fights. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yep, styles make fights. 7 Mile, 8B, always balling. Yeah. Different ball game. That's why I love the sport of boxing, man. Like I say, if the Super Bowl is on, if the NBA, the finals is on, the World Series is on, or a great boxing match, I'm watching a boxing match all day. You know? Yeah. Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Super Bowl, World Series, NBA Finals. I'm watching Crawford versus Spence. Oh yeah, he had oh yeah, who had the issue? For life, who had the issue? You gotta make it work for it. You gotta make it work for you. A good offense, Tommy Hearns' defense was his offense. And yeah, the best offense could be a defense. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, on the streets. Exactly. Yep, because they know you ain't really about that life. But you know, on social media, you know you gang. But when I see you, it's a different ball game. Come on, man. Real guys, they see through that stuff, man. You know, they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Yeah. Real recognize real, as they say. Yep. Trying to tell you something. They would be cool, man, if they just, you know, if they wasn't always mad. It just seemed like they always mad. Yeah, I've been through that. Derrick James training Anthony Joshua now, yeah. But shoot, hey, he better stay away from Deontay Wilder, because that style trying to go forward and bang out ain't gonna do it. Not against Wilder. Wilder gonna sit right down on that right hand. As soon as you run in that door, boom, it's over. Stop it. It's gonna be a shotgun. You gonna go night. Styles may fight. You can fight like that against Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury don't have that one punch knockout power. But you can't fight like that against Wilder, who waiting on you to do that. Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember Sean from Boxing Socialist. He a real dude. Oh, he a pastor now? I need to call him. If you can remember, tell him to call me too, Casino. That was my homeboy. Sean had that voice, that different voice. He had his voice was made for commentary. Hey, listen, I don't want to see Wilder fight Tyson Fury ever again, unless I'm in the corner. I can actually help Wilder, I believe, beat Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury is being trained by my trainer, and I know my trainer style. Sugar Hill, I was his first world champion, so I know the style that he trained his fighters, so that bouncing up and down, I know exactly how to penetrate that defense. Yeah. Yeah, but he need more training. Like I say, somebody like myself could help him, or old school trainer. Nothing wrong with a lot of these new guys, but they still trying to learn. You know what I mean? And you don't want somebody to learn on the expense of you having to lose. Sugar Hill, my former trainer who trained Tyson Fury now, he learned a lot, but it took me to have to lose to him to learn all what he learned. And now the next person is benefiting from it. But it cost me. And he making millions off the experience that he got with me. That's called life. Yeah. What's up, Technique? He won't go the distance. That's what I'm trying to tell. I'm trying to tell everybody that he's not going the distance. Yeah, I heard that. Casino for Life. Yeah, I talked to him probably about 3, 4, 5 months ago. So months ago, let's say that. And he did tell me he was a USA boxing official. Yep. Yeah, he told me that. So I was thinking about doing all that myself. Yeah. 7 miles. Stop it. Oh, you got Wilder knocking out who? Joshua? Yeah, whoop that like. Tell him again, Roto. They ain't whooping that like at all. 6 likes. Stop it. You gotta whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. You got to. 6 likes. Oh man. They don't understand. Casino for Life. Casino got a couple of 100,000 followers on YouTube. And how important is a like button? You got more experience than me. Very, very important, ain't it? Oh yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that Jermell Charlo would have never beat me if I wouldn't have been injured. If I wouldn't have been injured going into that fight, I would have got that boy. Yeah, but you can't go into a fight against a good fighter. Okay, yeah, I can't see how many likes I get and all that. So yeah, I don't know, Justin. But yeah, you can't go into a fight with a fighter that can fight and he's younger than you and he just fought and you have it. You're not gonna be, you're not gonna be sharp and then don't be injured. Oh man, old. Then the guy got confidence he could beat you because his trainer told him that and they know, you got some holes in your game. Oh man. You gotta do stuff at the right time. Like Emmanuel Stewart. If I had Emmanuel Stewart, if he was still alive, that'd have been a good look for me. He'd have told me the right things. I'd have been hearing the right things to do. A corner is very important. A coach is very important. Not just a trainer, but a coach. You can go a long way with the right coach. Teachers. We don't have enough teachers in this boy. You hear me? You send your kids to school so you can get taught by a teacher. Teachers are very important in life, period. Jesus Christ was a teacher. Got to be a good learner, though. You got to listen, pay attention. I think Canelo going to teach Charlo that weight means everything. You hear me? Size do matter. That's why they got weight classes. Boy, go your butt back down to gym middleweight, boy. Big boys up here, you hear me? Man, I fought at junior middleweight. Don't get me wrong, I fought a little heavier here and there, but not on the highest level. I stayed in my lane, you hear me? I should have fought welterweight. Yeah, so Canelo just being a bully. Picking on Charlo. Man, look at this thumbnail. Charlo like he's just happy. He like, man, good looking, Canelo. Canelo like, man, no problem. No problem. Say it in Spanish. No problem. No palato. No palate. Hey, ¿qué paso? Solo I know. ¿Qué paso? Oh yeah, it's on the popping, y'all. I gotta call my mans and them, let them know about them tickets. I don't know if I want to go, but don't look like we can't get the front row, so don't look like we gonna go. So like I'm gonna be commentating that boy right here at K9 Boxing. Tell him again the Turo is over. Stop it! He stopped that man. We gonna whoop that. Dogs are us, y'all. That's right. I'm glad you checked them boys. Put them boys in their place. Let that man slap you in your face. Stop it! Oh man, we gonna play those. We ain't gonna let that one happen. You hear me? Wow. That's just basically calling you the BIT. Man, slap you in your face. Oh man, it's a total disrespect. It don't get no worse. Hey, Justin, a loss is a loss, though. When you lose because the referee stopped a fight, whether you on your face and your butt is up in the air, face down, you know what they say? Or he stopped the fight because you just can't continue, it's still a bad look. It's a bad look, my doggy. I'm just saying, my dog. So, yeah, I got Canelo Alvarez in 9. You know what? We might say 10. I'm going to say in 10. 10. From 8 to 10. We're going to do from 8 to 10. No, we're going to say 7 from 7 to 10. You know, from 7 to 10. Yeah, from 7 to 10. Dogs us. I need my 50 push-ups. My mans. OB, you hear me? OB, you got me? All right. My man's in there. I had a little one at least do 50 push-ups a day now. We got to at least get 50 in. And I'm in for however many. Okay. We're going to see. We're going to all have a prediction, you know. Somebody going to be right. Somebody definitely going to be wrong. My man, Justin. What's up, Justin? We got them gloves coming, my doggy. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all tap in. If you ain't a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. K9 Boxing. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K9 Boxing. We all we got, y'all. Man, listen, I hope the winner continues to be the fans. I just hope this is a great fight. Win, lose, or draw. I hope Charlo go out there and give it his all. For real. Yep, so don't drop no egg. Don't go out there looking like you took the fight for the money. Go out there and try to hurt that boy. You gotta try to redeem your team. Your team needs you, you know. We in the fourth quarter. Gotta get our game up, you feel me? Man, I know that hurt. That hurt Charlo to see Crawford go out like that. Or see Spence go out like that. I didn't want to see either one of the guys get lose, period. Anyway, to be honest with you, especially get hurt. I think both guys are good for the sport of boxing. So it wasn't a good look to see either one of them guys hurt or to see either one of them guys lose, because both guys, you know, to me are good for the sport. Both brothers, real humble, in my opinion. I don't see them walking around bragging and showing money and, you know what I'm saying, talking about some this and that. I don't see none of that in Crawford or Spence. So, and that's the reason why after the fight, Spence and Crawford were able to, you know, hug and you know, with no extra animosity after that. You know, Crawford gave him his belts back and all kind of stuff, you know. So it was definitely respect between both of them guys, because both guys are good stand-up guys. Just that Crawford was the better man. And Canelo looked like he about 3 to 4 inches shorter than Charlo. Will that matter? Nope. Do you think Tank stand a chance to beat Crawford? Nope. At 147, he said he would get Crawford out of there in 5. Man, talk is cheap. If every time somebody says something, it was truth to it, man, it'd be a lot going on. Everybody be like, man, you know, such and such said he about to get ready. For real? Man, talk is cheap. So many lies out here. You know, don't get me wrong, I like Tank, but I think Tank is doing one of Floyd Mayweather numbers. Right now, he knows that Crawford got all the momentum. So he's just going to ride on that momentum that Crawford got by bringing up that he could beat Crawford. Then at the same time, I think he was rolling with Spence. So, you know, Spence didn't win. So to, you know, cover his butt, he got, man, listen, I'll touch that chin. So that's his comeback. But Floyd was good at that. Somebody about to fight, he ended up doing something to get some of that attention at the time that they about to fight. And after the fight, he'd do something just like he said he want to fight. If Crawford win, he'll fight him. Just keep his name out there. Come on, man. Celebrities do that all the time. Super Bowl or something out real big, they do something on purpose to get some attention. Man, was that Will Smith slap on Chris Rock real? Come on, man. You know, Cats had a movie coming out after that. It's always something. And you can play boxing to a certain extent. It's a game. You know, people play the game. But yeah, it won't go past 10 for sure. We will not see the final bell. I got Canelo by KO. Whether it's TKO or just KO. It's over. And man, don't let Canelo be eating that red meat. It's really over. Yeah, sure. I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. The week going by fast, man. It's Wednesday already. You might as well say it's Thursday. And you can call this here. Listen, you can call it a day. 6:18. It's over. Like I say, it won't go past 10. September 30th will be here in no time. Think about it, next week, we'll be almost at the end of the month. And once September get here, it's really over with. Thank God for this wonderful day. Thank God for being alive. Shout out to SB for putting this live together. And hashtag Dogs Us. Oh, stop it. I look forward to seeing the all assets though. Seeing what Charlo is doing. And seeing what Canelo is doing in training camp. Training camps tell you a lot too, man. You know, listen. I want to see how hard Charlo was punching with that broke hand he had. I can't wait to see that. But he being passive on it. See what I'm saying? And what hand was it? Was it the right hand? Listen, it's gonna be real important to see. If it was a left hand, then he got a better chance to go the distance, I think. Because he ain't got to punch that too hard. But if it's the right hand, how you gonna keep Canelo off of him? When that's the power hand, that was the broke hand. So it's gonna be real important. And he's gonna have to get his hands wrapped up by a professional. I'm talking about somebody that's really good at wrapping hands. Gotta save him from himself. You know he ain't gonna be trying to throw that punch as hard as he can if it was a broke hand. So like I say, my dogs, I just wanted to tap in, man, you know, before it got too late. You know, a bark, a bite, the overhand right. Y'all know what it is. Team K9 in the building. If y'all want to get that good merch, remember, all you gotta do is DM me on Instagram at K9 Boxing. Or follow me on Twitter. And yeah, you can go from there. Justin! Let's go, champ. Yeah. All right, man. To everybody that tapped in, appreciate y'all, man. We out this boy 7 Mile, AB, Justin, El Toro, Hiroto, Casino for Life. Everybody in this boy. To the next one. It's over. Stop it. Canelo with the KO. Unbelievable. And don't disappear, y'all. Do not disappear when you was rolling with the wrong fighter and the other fighter won. Don't do it. Don't switch sides, man. Cats do that all the time. Good night, y'all. # Jesus.